If Africa Union should change its name, it must be called A54. Why must it always be about Africa joining and Africa not uniting? We want to join G20. Why? What is it that G20 can do which you can do? What is it that World Bank is doing which you can do? What is it that BRICS is doing which you can do? So the real problem is that BRICS is taking away the most powerful African countries and giving them legitimacy in their organizations. By the time Africa wants to unite, it will have only the minority poor, whose voice will be inaudible to the muscle of BRICS, Euro dollar, and American dollar. But if Africa right now under OAU, or under AU, or under COMESA, or under SADC, or under Africa Union, I don't care. Stop having organizations that speak politics. We need an AU bank, Africa Union Bank. We need an AU stock exchange. We need an AU passport. We need an AU academic curriculum. We need an AU military organization that can quieten wars on the continent. Unfortunately, the AU have right now is just a body that is writing protocols, writing papers and poems and speeches for world organizations. But when you look into the agenda of AU, right now I don't hear them talking about Niger. I don't hear them talking about the war in Congo. The only time I heard them was in Zimbabwe 2 weeks ago when they are talking about monitoring sanctions. How do you want to monitor sanctions if you don't know how to monitor war? So I think Africa Union, we should stop apologizing for anything. We need 50,000 or 100,000 soldiers from each country in Africa to right now meet at a common place, cost-free, because each government must pay for its own soldiers. And we have an African army. And we march into Congo tomorrow morning and we silence the war. We march into Sudan, we silence the war. We march into Niger, we march into the Fulanis and the ISIS and the Boko Harames. There's no way you can say you are a continent that must function as a country and you don't understand and appreciate the importance of security. So we need again to have one army. I kept that one for last, because then you can never talk peace unless you are ready to talk about war.
Voice of Africa by Africans.